Yeah, hi, my name's Mike. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Global Investments in the UK, and I'm doing a short little video here for Marcella, for our South American clients. I'm actually in Dubai on vacation with my family, so as you can see, I'm doing the video from my hotel room. Okay, so basically just to give a little bit of background on our company in general, I think because we're getting a lot of inquiries from South America now, Colombia, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Guatemala. We have a lot of clients coming from there right now. So I think as a company, we've been in business a long time, but for the South American clients, we're kind of new. So I think Marcella has asked me to do a quick rundown on who we are, what we do, the ethos behind our company, what markets we sell in. So I'll do my best. So as a company now, we've been selling properties in the US now for coming up to 10 years. And we have sold actually 11 years now. We incorporated the company in March 2013. So yeah, we're in our 11th year now. And we've sold probably close to, I'd probably say 6,000 properties in 11 years. So we've got a good track record. Our main markets over the last 10 years would be, we started off in Detroit, which was our main market for a good 5 or 6 years. We sold, I'll probably say, close to 2,500 properties in Detroit. And we're actually back in Detroit now, but I'll come to that a little bit later. We also sold in areas like upstate New York, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, St. Louis, Missouri. We went into Memphis for a little while. But our biggest selling markets right now would be Cleveland, Ohio, and also Detroit again, which has come back strong, which again I can come back to in a second, So in relation to the clients that actually buy in the US, and one of the main reasons for this video, a lot of the clients now are coming from South America, whereas over the last 10 years, we've had areas like Singapore, Hong Kong, Dubai, which is where I'm sitting right now. The European market was strong for a while, so we did a lot of business out of the French market. Canadian market as well was very strong for a while. But right now, I would probably say 50% of the inquiries that come in on our US product, that's Cleveland and Detroit, would be coming from South America. So, and I think that's purely down to the economies in South America, the likes of Chile and Argentina. And I think a lot of South American clients are looking at taking their money from Chile or Argentina or Peru, wherever you are. Brazil is another market that we're looking at the moment as well. And taking their money, which is not working for them correctly in these current economies, and putting it into the US. So I think that's why I think we're getting a lot of inquiries from South America. So, which is one of the reasons why we have Marcella there now. Marcella's doing a fantastic job on the ground for us out there now. I think we're coming into our 14th or 15th month at the moment with Marcella. So we're looking at getting an office set up over there. But obviously she's a presence on the ground in Argentina for clients to talk to, meet if they want, etc., etc. So I think that helps as a company, So I think I'd like to kind of explain, because I think there's a lot of companies out there in Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, that are selling the same type of houses as Global Investments. But I'd like to explain the difference between the two. And I think the difference between the two is very simple. And it's our whole ethos as a company, and kind of how we started 11 years ago. We take you direct to the seller. So there's no middleman. So we sell more properties right now than any other overseas company right now, in the US obviously. And we're direct with the sellers. So what you will find is that a lot of marketing companies or sales companies they will sell these properties, but they're selling them above the market value, which is fine, that's great. And the returns are still decent. Your return would still be 10 or 12%. But you're not buying at the real market value. So, like for example, a lot of these companies would have bought properties from me. And so they buy a property from me at $60,000. They add $20,000 to the price and they sell it to their end buyer in Argentina, Colombia, France, Singapore, Hong Kong, wherever. And the end buyer is happy because the returns are decent. The price is still, even at 80,000, 90,000 for a single family, let's say, for example, in Detroit, is still a good price and the return is good. But the difference between them and us is with us, you pay the real market value. So you're not paying way above the market value with Global Investments. We charge you a fee, which is outside of the sale. Now, I can cover that a little bit later on as well, because I think that's really important. Because when you commit to a property through Global Investments, you pay your fee, you pay your deposit, you sign a contract, but you don't commit to the property until you see an inspection. So if there's anything you don't like about the inspection, when we get it, we can cancel and your fee and deposit are fully transferable to another property. So we have no vested interest in the sale, if you understand what I mean. So for example, let's say Mike has, I've sold you a property and I have $20,000 of profit or commission in that sale. When we get the inspection and I send you the inspection, do you think I'm going to tell you to cancel the property? If I've got $20,000 in the sale. So the fact that we charge a fee that is separate from the sale, entirely separate from the sale, I think is a fantastic thing, because it takes us away and it means we're not biased in the sale as well. If I'm going to earn $20,000 or $30,000 in some cases on a property, I want you to buy the house. But if I've charged you a fee and I've been paid already, so we work on volume, we sell anywhere between 40 to 70 houses a month. So we charge you $3,900 outside of the sale, and we have your best interest at heart. So I think that's really important, and I just like to explain that's kind of the difference, and that's, I think, why we've had so much success over the last 10 years and why we've sold more properties than any other overseas company in the US, you know. So coming on to, I think, which is a really important part as well, which is the management companies and the after-sale care, the support that you get after you buy a property through us. So we work with local, on-the-ground management companies, on-the-ground title companies that we've worked with for years. I mean, and these are trusted companies. So these are companies that have been in business for, again, very like ourselves, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. For example, in Detroit, we work with a company that's been in business for 40 years, a family-run business. And again, the management side is essential, because you can buy a great house in a great location, but if it's managed badly, it can turn into a bad investment. So I think the management of the properties is as important as the property that you buy. So we work with some fantastic management companies, and that's another thing as well. I think a lot of the companies in South America, not just South America, but selling at higher prices, they take care of the management for you, which I think is wrong. If you buy a house in a different country, you should be in direct contact with your management company. You shouldn't have a third party managing it for you. Because, let me ask you a question. What happens if that company doesn't exist in 2 or 3 years' time? Who's managing your property? You don't know. So I think it's vital, and again, we have an after-sales department that would hand you over to the management company once you've closed on the property, and then they would the management company take care of the day-to-day running of the property from there on. So I think that's really important. We work with local title companies, so everything, all of the money that you send goes in an escrow account. So we work with some really good title companies in Detroit, Cleveland, which is, like I said right at the start of the video, our main two markets right now. We also sell in the UK market, which I plan on doing another video explaining how we work in the UK and what kind of differentiates the UK investments to the US investments, and what is the difference, what are the risks involved, etc., etc. You know, so I'm going to do that at a later date for Marcella, because we've actually just started our UK marketing campaign. I think this week, so we've got some fantastic product in the UK as well. But our main market would be the US. So listen, I hope that helps. Like I said, we have Marcella on the ground in Argentina now. We're looking at getting an office out there, but we can meet clients. I can always jump on a Zoom if you want to Zoom with me and discuss the differences between the different markets that we sell in, management, the buying process, everything like that. But listen, have a great day. I hope that helped, and see you soon from Dubai.